Hi everyone, my name is Marta and I'm an owner of Pop Paper Love. Welcome to my channel about twin flames. I'm a certified twin flame ascension coach, and if you need more guidance on your journey and if you want to read more interesting articles and information, you can find a link to my site below. And let me share with you a bit how my twin flame journey looked like when it first began in 2008. First, I was feeling some feelings of loneliness. I was observing other people who were in relationships, and I was wondering how nice it would be if I were in one. Then I started to desire my twin flame. I was getting to know myself better, and I was starting to wonder if there is someone who is perfect for me in every sense, someone who would complement me in the emotional, physical, educational, and spiritual sense. Then I decided to meet my twin flame, even though I wasn't familiar with that concept back in those days. And I truly decided I wouldn't be with anyone else who wasn't perfect for me in every sense and who doesn't fit my lifestyle. And soon I met my twin flame. And the moment I met him, I instantly feel connected to him, and he seemed so familiar to me, and it was like I saw myself in his soul, and he was feeling like I was coming back home. And actually, after this point, the separation phase kicked in, and actually, I was separated from my twin flame because I moved to a different city. And at this point, I was starting to experience some signs and synchronicities that were pointing out to me that he was indeed my twin flame. So after a couple of years, I have to say, I eventually started to work on my blogs. After I did some research about twin flames, and I was looking for a spiritual teacher that will help me out with this journey. And soon I was introduced to Twin Flame Universe, where I joined I not joined, I just started to watch classes and I received lots of Twin Flame coaching. And actually, I'm really happy at this point and real peaceful, so I think the reunion will happen really soon. And I'm very happy about it because I achieved lots of stuff in those last couple of years. I dealt with many difficult emotions, but I also healed a lot, and I worked a lot on my life purpose, which is actually twin flame coaching. And so I'm really happy on my own, and that is actually when the union happens. And I hope I will continue my life path with my twin flame really soon. If you are new to this journey, you might have lots of concerns, and today I will be answering some common twin flame questions, so stay with me. And we can't be having a Q&A without answering who your twin flame is, and so stay with me and I'll answer it. And your twin flame is the person who you love the most, the person who feels like home to you. Your twin flame is your perfect friend, teacher, partner, and lover. So everyone has a twin flame, and you have a twin flame, and you'll be with him in the end. How can I know if I met my twin flame? Well, you can ask your heart, you can connect with your heart space, and from that place of love, you can ask yourself if you met someone who felt really special to you. Also, if there is anyone with whom you felt an instant connection with, someone whom you looked into his eyes and you felt like you were seeing yourself in. Usually your twin flame is, however, usually twin flame is not revealed immediately to you, but the revelation process may take some time. One of the questions people often ask is, how can I find my twin flame? Well, most people usually start yearning for their perfect love after gaining some experience in the dating world. They might have also been in a few dating relationships that weren't truly fulfilling. And at one point, they may decide they don't want to be with anyone else but with their perfect partner. And you can find your twin flame simply by deciding that you want to meet him. The universe will then honor your choice. Some of the signs that you met your twin flame are instant connection with your twin flame. When you meet him or her, you have this feelings of inner knowing that you met someone special. Then you might also have many things in common with your twin flame. When you first meet him or her, you are always thinking about him, even if you haven't seen him in a long period of time. You might also think and realize he is your perfect partner. And what really helped me recognize I met my twin flame are many signs and synchronicities that were happening throughout my journey. And the first synchronicity I noticed happened around 1 year after I met my twin flame, and it was a undeniable sign to me. And after it, I just continued to follow my path, and I was encountering more and more signs and synchronicities, and it was soon revealed that he is indeed my twin flame. What if my twin flame is married to another person? Yes, what if? That is such a common concern. You love your twin flame, but he's tied down to his married partner. You think he'll never leave that person. Well, let me share a little secret with you. Your twin flame's true marriage partner is you. Yes, you heard me correctly. You're actually divinely married to your twin flame. And guess what? External circumstances don't matter much when you're joined together by the universe. So you can just relax into that knowing and enjoy. Would I ever be reunited to my twin flame? Well, the thing is, you're always in union with your twin flame because your twin flame is you and you are he. But in order to reunite physically, though, you might need some healing to do. In my coaching sessions, we can work together through the mirror exercise. That is a perfect tool to help you heal your emotions, and as a result, speed up your reunion in the physical. You might also ask yourself, how do twin flames reunite? Well, twin flames reunite by doing their inner work and healing their wounds, and they have to also heal their separation consciousness, and they have to become their best versions of themselves. And in this sometimes hard work of self improvement, you can come to the point where you're happy on your own, even without your beloved twin flame. And when that happens, you're close to reunion. Our divine feminine is the more awakened twin flame. Divine feminines usually share a thought that they are the one in divine union who has to take the initiative. If they don't, they think their divine masculine would never be theirs. Feminines often think they're the twin flame who is more spiritually awakened. But is this true? Not really. Your divine masculine is on the same level of spiritual awareness as you are. You make the same choices. How does it feel to be with your twin flame? Well, contrary to what most people believe, being with your twin flame does not feel like excitement. In the beginning, when you first meet him, you may feel very excited and infatuated. You may also not easily stop thinking about him. However, being with your twin flame after you healed yourself feels like you came home from a long journey. Peace is the true foundation of your union. Excitement is a form of control. You may also wonder, is having a twin flame coach essential and necessary on this journey? And let me tell you that when you encounter a new situation in your life and you don't know fully how to approach it, it is wise to seek counsel. And the same applies to your twin flame situation, because this kind of relationships are a completely new concept. You might need some additional help. And twin flame journey itself brings lots of uncomfortable emotions to the surface, which are sometimes really difficult to deal with. And I recommend everyone to receive this type of coaching. I personally received it too, and it completely transformed my life. One last thing to remember that I wanted to share with you is that no matter how trying your twin flame journey seems to, just persist on your path. You can even make a choice for it to be fun and easy, contrary to common beliefs of the people who think that the influence journey must be really hard. This was all for today's question and answer. Thank you for watching and see you soon.